The stock market winning streak might be coming to an end. Let me see a show of hands down in the comment section or just by dropping a thumbs up if you are just over. It's not even about wanting the market to pull on back. How about just the market choosing a side, right? The market's been pretty much trading sideways, and when it does move up, it barely moves up anything. Again, I don't care, right? I don't care if the market rallies. I don't care if the market sells off. I just wanted to choose a side. And I'm sure what we can all agree that after an 8 to 9 consecutive winning streak for the overall Nasdaq market and S&P 500, we are just ready for something to happen. And for me, I'm getting ready to potentially short the market if we get that confirmation, right? So I made $4,310, and don't forget about my 82 cents on SQQQ, and on TQQ I made $121. I didn't really trade this one much today. But a quick little breakdown on that. So once the overall NASDAQ market sold off, again, SQQQ rallies, and this was the really beautiful trade, right? A lot of consolidation here, and then we zipped right back up to 840 and then gave it all back and closed pretty much break even from where we opened. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is what I want to avoid, where it's pretty much just a sideways day. And like we all say, right? It doesn't matter if the market's bullish or bearish. All that matters is that the market chooses a side, and then we can choose to either go long or to go short and make money, right? That's all we literally want. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the live chat if you're just over this sideways setup. But the reason I'm talking about this is because we are coming off of one of the biggest winning streaks since November of 2021. And yes, that is for the NASDAQ market. That is the rally that we've seen from overall lows of 345 on the NASDAQ QQQ to overall highs of 373, pretty much testing the same previous resistance. I wanted to use this little rectangle tool on the Webull trading platform. For those that are not familiar with Webull, again, they do have a 12 free stock sign up bonus, meaning that if you sign up right now, they will give you 12 free stocks just for signing up and depositing only $5. And you still got to keep all the 12 free shares if you end up even not liking the platform, right? So again, you can have more than one trading application. If you guys haven't downloaded it, it's the 5th link in the description down below, and that will earn you, that link will get you to earn up to 12 free shares once you deposit $5. But that's the platform that I use to trade every single day, and it comes with really useful tools like this, and you can see based off previous patterns, we have a nice little resistance range here, right around 374. This thing dates back to, what is that, October 12th, and we've been rejected here within that range before. We sold off, we tested support right around 345, 350, just like we talked about. The reversal happened. This was all last week and a little bit of this week. We gapped back up, testing the same previous resistance. Again, patterns tend to repeat themselves. They don't always have to, but man, am I ready, right? SQQQ is looking juicy. Again, I wouldn't recommend this for someone that's just getting started, but this is a triple leverage ETF, meaning that this goes up when the NASDAQ market goes down. And in a perfect world, which again, I'm not a perfect trader, this thing offers 28.5%. Even if I capture half of that, capturing 15% of potential return, especially with the dollar amount that I trade with, sign me up. I am ready to short the market if the market gives me that confirmation. So what am I looking for? I guess we're just going to have to give the market a little bit more time. Again, I've broken this down to the LPP team. I'm going to be breaking it down for them in tomorrow's live trading session. So if you want to tune on in, it's the 2nd link in the description down below. But at the end of it, we're looking for confirmation, right? I would love to see confirmation that the market is actually selling off and it's not just a hope, right? I mean, who hopes the most? AMC traders, right? Reddit traders, people that don't know what they're doing. But it's all about being calculated. We can have an idea. We can share our opinions about, well, I think this is going to happen. Well, I think that's going to happen. Guess what? My opinion doesn't matter. Your opinion doesn't matter. It's all about waiting for the market to confirm our opinion or our thoughts, right? And this is the beautiful thing. I explained my thought process behind previous patterns. I'm waiting for proper confirmation of breaking below this EMA on this 1 hour time frame, which we have not broken since we've rallied. So I'm waiting for my confirmation. And once we do, right, from what is this? From overall highs of or lows of 1840 to all the way highs of $23, man. I am ready. 28% potential is what it offers. But again, need to wait for that proper confirmation because the market could go higher, right? And that's what's to come in store if that CPI data report comes in lower than what was expected, right? If it comes in lower than what was expected, then the Federal Reserve really doesn't have a reason to be aggressive. But if the inflation report that's released next week on November 14th comes in higher than what was expected, It could be a big reason on why the Federal Reserve can rate hike in the month of December. So again, stock market winning streak may be coming down to a photo finish. The stock market winning streak was at risk of snapping on Wednesday. So again, we've been on a consecutive winning streak for the S&P 500 and for the Nasdaq market, but it looks like things are really beginning to slow down, and that's pretty much what this article says from Barron's. And I'm sure this isn't, it's not rocket science. I'm sure that you guys have all seen it. We rallied very strong last week, and we've kind of been teeter-tottering this week. And this is why, right? Like, I'm just waiting. It's been really challenging my patience, and this is why I'm making this video. I also am waiting for the market to choose a side. Obviously, I have my opinions about, yes, I would love to see the market sell off so I can short the crap out of the market 100%. But I also need to respect that it can go higher. And this is why we wait for confirmation, because regardless of me having my opinion, I want to make sure that I dance with the market and that I don't step on its toes. I've made the mistake so many times before in my past where I have an assumption, I have an opinion, and I trade off of it without confirmation. And how many of us have made that mistake before? All of us probably, right? If you've traded long enough. And it's not about being perfect. It's just about working on not making the same mistake that you have made in the past before. And that's all what we're here to do. And to encourage you to do is, again, not to pretend to be perfect, but to be okay with waiting for things to be more clear, and direction to be more clear so you can make a more informed and more calculated trade decision. So very excited to see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow, when it comes down to economic reports, we have initial claims and continuing claims all being released 1 hour before the market opens. And when it comes down to what's in store for tomorrow, Jerome Powell is going to be speaking. A lot of people are waiting for this. This is going to be 15 minutes before the market opens. So if he speaks for a little bit more than just 15 minutes, we will be capturing this during our live trading session with the LPP team. And again, like I've said it before, I would love to see you there. I trade live every single morning. So imagine that. Imagine as a complete beginner, you get to see my entries, you get to see my exits, you get to hear my thought process behind every trade I take. You get to see my good trades, you get to see my bad trades, how I cut losses, how I take profits. Again, feel free to share, right? If you're part of LPP, let them know down in the comment section. It is an experience that is very beneficial for people that are just getting started so they can see how it's actually done and not just try to figure it all out on their own, right? Trading can be very lonely, especially when you don't know what you're doing. So again, I would love to see you there for tomorrow's live trading session. Second link in the description down below. It's our biggest discount, and it's the only service that I offer. I offer nothing else. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access, and you'll get to watch me trade live every single day. I've been doing this since 2018, going live every single day right at market open, and I hope to see you there. Second link, description down below. Hope that earned a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.